got there, Josh.
I think Josh is making a drink right now.
That's Apple Martini.
All that Manziel talk, bros. Oh.
Johnny,
we're back in the third down. We got Tim, Fonte, and Josh. The show started. Yo, Tim, what to do, baby?
Man. Whew. So in this quarter, this final quarter, we're gonna talk about what Mr. Jerry Jones said. He was asked about the Tony Romo situation. Mr. Jerry Jones politely and told the media, we will handle the situation before training camp. That means anytime between March 29th, which is tonight, till somewhere in June, the day before training camp. The Tony Romo situation will be taken care of. Now, we get some water for this. Smart water. Which brings me out because, like today, the media was talking about it and it was saying, a team wants their quarterback before June. They want their quarterback in by April 17, which is right around the corner. April 17 is the time when all the players come back from off-season activity. They get together, they practice more, work out together, read the playbook if it's a new system. Go over the old playbook. Come together. And the problem is that are in no rush to release Tony Romo because what are we getting back? $5 million? We carry him as only $5 million difference? No, he'd be the best backup quarterback in the NFL, making $24 million if we keep him past June. Now, here's the thing. See, this is not like Madden football, y'all, where we could sub a guy anytime in June and he's gonna be the same thing. No, especially a new quarterback. No. You're gonna want Tony Romo to go over the playbook, practice with his teammates, get to know his teammates, get to know the coaching staff, somewhere between April and May, which is May's mini camp, because June, July, it's about that time getting ready for the preseason. And remember, it's not like back in the days in football where you could practice 3 times a day. Practice very limited. So here's the thing. Jerry Jones is saying Tony Romo has options. If he wants to retire, hey, we gave him I didn't give it to him. I don't have that type of money, but Jerry Jones and the Cowboys gave him $5 million signing bonus. He says you can keep that. If you retire, you don't have to give that back. You have to give that back. But let's just say Tony Romo wants to play football. Okay, Tony, there's 2 teams that Tony chose. The Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. Now, gosh, you know what? Let's visit their quarterback situation. We got Simeon for the Denver Broncos, who can't throw the ball, I think, to June. So that means you only have the rookie quarterback you drafted last year, Patrick Lynch. And word on the street is the Denver Broncos are not happy with Patrick Lynch. Okay, so let's go to the Texans. The Texans traded their second-round pick. They say, here, Cleveland, take this garbage from us. We'll throw you a pick, next year's pick. Just take them. And now all they have is Tom Savage and Brandon Whedon. Now, Fogmack, listen, I know me and you went back and forth on this. Your thing was they don't need a trade for Tony Romo. They'll wait for his release in June. Fog, I think Jerry Jones has these guys sweating. Maybe not the Denver Broncos. Maybe not them. They want to get leftovers. Maybe why they don't sign Kaepernick? He's out there. They tried to trade for him last year. Just sign him already. Beat out Simeon and Lynch. Okay, now the Houston Texans, Fog, Whedon and Savage with your all-star Pro Bowl receiver in Hopkins? Is that where we're gonna go? Is Hopkins gonna practice with Savage and Wheaton through the whole training camp until June? Wait for Romo till June?
Hold on, let me put on my
Is that
financial
right?
GM cap here, okay?
And mind
let
you,
me put the financial GM cap here.
I like that.
And mind you, before, real quick, Tony Romo did say that Romo is willing to take a pay cut if any trade went on. Just put that out there for you.
No, and
Go ahead.
And listen, I understand that, but if I'm the Houston Texans, I'm gambling against myself. I'm bidding against myself. Why the hell am I going to go after him? Tony Romo is a very smart quarterback, can come in at the end of June with the IQ that he has, learn the offense pretty quickly. Most of the offensive schemes in the NFL are very similar. Language is different, but again, the schemes themselves are similar. And someone like Romo, again, a great quarterback, right, Tim?
Yes.
Can adapt and I guess conform to the system. And I'm pretty sure he'll find his rhythm and his groove prior to the beginning of the season. So why am I going to try to give up more than what I need if I'm only bidding against myself? Denver has made it clear they're not going to go for him. And while I can sit here and say, yeah, I don't believe that either. I don't think they're looking. They have a young team. They're looking to the future. And like I told you before, I don't believe John Elway sees this team and says, can this team beat out the Raiders? Can they beat out Kansas City? Can they beat out the Steelers if the Steelers make certain adjustments? Can they beat out the Patriots? Shit, no. We got to think about 2 or 3 years from now, and can we win it then? And is Romo going to be the answer? No. So Houston's bidding against themselves. Sit back and wait. If you throw a trade offer there and say, hey, I'll give you a 6th-round pick, and Dallas doesn't want to take it, kick rocks. You're going to release him anyway. We're going to take him. And if he's as good as we think he is, we'll be fine.
Tim, I love your little tidbit about Tony Romo has options. Tony Romo doesn't have diddly squat. He's under contract. Jerry Jones is the one that has options. He has his freaking deed. He has Tony Romo right here in the palm of his hand. Tony Romo doesn't have jack. He doesn't have diddly squat. Tony Romo doesn't even have a voice in this. What's going to happen is, I believe with the NFL rules, the Cowboys may be allowed to, I think, distinguish 2 players to cut before that June 1st date, and they can allocate it as a May 9th cut rather than a June 1st. So, like you said, if it's going to increase the cap from 5.1 to 14 mil eventually, and he's not going to count against our salary cap until May 9th, even though he's no longer on the roster, there's really no reason to get rid of him now until that May 9th date. They're still obviously going to hold on to him. We're not going to hear about Romo until well after the draft, I can guarantee you. It probably won't even be until that May 9th date when they eventually cut him. Like Fox touched up on, there's no reason for the Texans to trade. They're the only ones sitting at the table right now with the highest bid. Why are they going to go higher on their own stack just to possibly lose it? It makes no sense at all, Tim. They're just going to sign him when he's a free agent because Tony Romo is going to have the option when he's released of where to go. And why would Denver, why in hell, okay, yeah, we'll make the Seaman jokes and the Paxton Lynch, whatever he looks like jokes, but they don't have an offensive line in Denver, Tim. Do you think they're going to stash gold on the second floor when their roof is leaking? That's a little dumb if you ask me. So Houston, again, like Fox said, they're bidding against themselves. Wait until May 9th, see how the draft plays out, then go and get Tony if you got the cap space.
But see, here's the thing. I want to read something to you guys because it's not. See, the thing is this. It's not about Houston Texans are the only team. It's not about them. We all know Romo will pick the Texans. Stay home. We all know that. That's a given. It's a given. But see, what you're not understanding is, I'm going to read this to you. The league has also placed limits on the number of full contact padded practices during the season. Teams are permitted of a total of 14 for the year, with 11 of those practices conducted the first 11 weeks, which means
O-lines are terrible now.
That's the no, hold on. That's the first. That's regular season. In the off season, when you do these 2-a-days, there's a number amount of full contact practice you can do, and the rest is with shorts and t-shirts. Okay, now here's the thing. Again, as I'm saying, it's not about Tony Romo, where he's gonna go, where he wants to choose. Yeah, you're gonna choose the Texans, but does the Texans back coming in here in June, where April and May you're missing time with the team? That's 2 months of football activity with the current team. See, here's the thing. Eli Manning, Brandon Marshall, and Odell Beckham Jr., they're going to be getting together in April 17th. See, Carson Wentz and Alshon Jeffrey, his new toy, and Torrey Smith will get together at April 17th. We're going to get together April 17th. Hopkins and Whedon or Savage will be getting together. Oh, so you mean to tell me? Wait a minute. I know what it is. Wait a minute. I know what it is. Wait a minute. If this is the Patriots, this is why the Patriots win. They don't care about draft. When you're close to winning something, you give up what you need to give. Now, I'm not saying Tony Romo is a first-round pick. It could be something where, okay, I'm giving you an example. The Cowboys get a 4th-round pick. But depending on how much Romo plays and does for the team he's getting traded to, the 4th-round pick may turn into a 3rd. It may turn into a 2nd. It could turn into a 1st. Depending on what you can do all types of things. The only thing the Cowboys are saying is this. You're not going to have them for free. But if you want them at the right time, you got to come get them. What is Tony Romo thinking? Tony Romo's like this, thinking that, wait a minute, this team wants me and they won't even give a 4th-round pick for me? I'd rather be tied and go to Fox Sports. That's sitting there for a 4th-round draft pick?
Yeah, they're going to trade for that contract.
Listen, I would sell my soul for my NFL team for a 4th-round draft pick. If this guy here gives you the chance to go to the Super Bowl, what does that tell you about the team? The team look at you like, listen, I thought we here trying to win. We're gonna wait till June? Like, that's not good. We need to hit by April. There's a lot of activity that must be done with everybody. We're gonna have the rookie team here before Tony Romo? Is that possible? Is that smart? I don't get it. Colin Kaepernick will sign on with a team before Tony Romo goes to the Texans. That's not good. That's not good. I'm sorry. I agree with. I think he is. I think he'll be, because here's the thing. You do not want your quarterback coming.
What's Tony missing?
In June.
What's he missing? OTAs at the most, like a week of OTAs? It's May 9th. May 9th, he gets released. He gets swooped.
No.
He ain't missing that much time, Tim.
No. June 2nd. If we release Romo before June 1st.
I just discussed he can get released May 9th as a post-June 1st designation.
Yes.
No, he can, but they're not going to do that.
Why not?
Because here's the thing. Why
would you hold on to him until June when you can get rid of him May 9th for the same exact cause?
You know why?
No. Josh, I understand Tim's point. Why get rid of him May 9th, make teams sweat till June 1st? But to combat that is whether it's May 9th or June 1st, it was a given he was going to miss regardless. So who really cares? We're talking about a veteran quarterback here. You tell him, listen, DeAndre Hopkins is still a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Just because Brock Osweiler made him look horrible, that's not his fault.
Listen.
Tony Romo can jump right into there and take the reins with Lamar Miller in the backfield, with that young man Will Fuller at the receiver position, and then a great talent like DeAndre Hopkins. Come on, man, Tim. Shit.
And the defense on the other side of the ball.
This is Madden. This is John Madden. They just throw him in there, sub him in, and we'll throw 4 touchdowns. No, listen, it's fine. Did you catch the video?
Tim, you always talking about.
Hey, Fox, did you catch the video I sent you today? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I give you a question. Okay.
I saw it earlier.
So I know I'm not the only one who's saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing. You do not want your quarterback walking here in June. You want him in April because there's a lot. Remember, it's a limited time of activity you are allowed
Tim,
to
you
have.
sent me a video of Field Yates seeing that. You know what I think of Field Yates?
He's a good man.
I got toilet paper in the bathroom. That's what I think of Field Yates. He's an idiot when it comes to fantasy, and he's a dumbass when it comes to regular football. So please.
Don't do that, man. He's watching the show.
Come on, Field Yates is the come on, he's a backup. He's a backup analyst, and he's a backup quarterback. Let's be real.
Okay, well, you know who else said it? Do you want to know who else said it?
Who else said it?
Adam Schefter. Now, he lies a lot too, but anyhow, listen. He lies a lot. I won't say anything. But here's the thing.
The guy that got all the information on 3 fingers.
Great witness, Tim. Great witness.
Whoa. No, listen, nobody, it's the truth. Nobody wants their quarterback coming in here late. It's not just about, it's you got to get acclimated with the team, chemistry, and the whole 9. It's not a good look. Peyton Manning was cut in the offseason. He signed with the Broncos before April. Again, this is Peyton Manning, the greatest quarterback mind in the NFL history. Now, again, you think Peyton Manning coming here? Did you see how he struggled with a brand new playbook? Tony Romo's been with one playbook for years. You come in with a brand new. It's like going to a new school. It takes time to adjust.
Tim,
and on top of that,
you see how fast Sam Bradford picked up the Vikings playbook in a week?
Peyton Manning was the playbook. Peyton Manning struggled because of coming off of the layoff that he had through injury. Peyton Manning was the playbook. Let's stop.
Tim, if you were also going to describe Tony Romo, you would say he's a high IQ, knowledgeable quarterback, correct? Like a Peyton? Why would you need to worry about him having to be there by April 27th with Houston? Oh my God, he's not there until June.
How about adding to the equations of nuances? Yes, okay, you can say that maybe Peyton struggled, but yet you make it sound like Peyton was fresh. Peyton was healthy. He came off a surgery.
He couldn't even feel his fingertips.
No, I'm telling no.
What the hell are we talking about? We're comparing an old, decrepit guy that was.
No, wait a minute. Sean.
So you can't say that he was struggling because of a new.
No, Sean. The first year.
Guys, we have to apologize. 2-minute warning. We have to apologize for the 2-minute warning, Fury. This is an example of fandom at its best.
We apologize.
No, here's the thing. I have to correct Sean because here's the thing. When Peyton Manning went there, Peyton Manning didn't struggle his first year with Denver because he had the same staff. Some part of the staff that went there went with him to Denver. Remember the offensive coordinator was over there? He had it entire. It was the second year, which was 2 years ago, on the Super Bowl run,
Tim,
he struggled with
getting away. We all know that. I know. Why are you bringing it up, though? We all know he had the neck surgery in the noodle arm. It wasn't a playbook issue, though. It was an injury issue.
Tim, now you cut.
You're crossing paths here, man. This has nothing to do with the playbook learning. This is Tony Romo trying to learn a playbook within like a week or two. He can do it. Sam Bradford just did it with the Vikings this past season.
What did he do? What did Sam Bradford do? Hold on.
What can he do when you got T.J. Clemmings just letting anybody by?
Sam Bradford actually finished in the top 15 quarterback statistics.
Thank you, Fox. Bring out those stats. Bring out those stats, baby. Let's go.
I just got y'all.
I'm gonna let you talk, but here's where you contradict yourself.
No, don't let him talk. Stop it. Mute him.
Okay, when you said that when Peyton came into the team, he was struggling. He had to learn a new.
No, I didn't say that. I said the second year.
We need to run the tape. We need to run the tape. You said no. He wasn't struggling the first year. He was doing great. Tim, you said he was struggling when he first came in. He had to learn a new play.
No, I did not. No, I did not. Sean.
Tim, you said that.
Sean, no. Sean, I said Peyton Manning knew the play. Peyton Manning. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Don't because
just let him revise his statement real quick. What did you say about Peyton in Denver?
It's like I said.
Tim, Peyton Manning's second year in Denver, he threw 55 freaking touchdowns. 30, I think 38 in the first year. Where did he struggle?
The problem.
How did he struggle?
What I said was
records.
I'm
done.
What was it that he struggled?
I need another beer. Holy shit!
Discussing with Peyton that he struggled with.
No, Peyton Manning, when he first got to Denver, his playbook went over there. The coaching staff went there. Everything was cool.
You said that he was running a playbook.
Oh my! Sean, we can let me revise it. We can go back and forth.
In his second year, he threw for over 5,400 yards and 55 touchdowns.
But Fogman,
where did he struggle his second year? His first year, he had a high completion percentage, high of 68%.
See, again, you're reading what you're doing is you're reading a number.
I'm reading 13 and 3 in the first two seasons. 13 and 3 in the first two seasons, Tim. What am I reading? Stats are facts. They lead you to the truth. What eye test is going to tell me that Peyton Manning struggled? He made Demaryius Thomas a relevant receiver in those first 2 years. We were talking about this guy being a top 5 talent.
Again, like I was saying, when Peyton Manning first, we talk about first year like Romo, and what I said was when Peyton got there, his coaching staff, his playbook went over there. Romo's playbook is not going over there to the Texans. The difference is that Peyton Manning didn't have to learn a new offense. Romo does. Now, when we compare Peyton and Romo, it's under two different circumstances. Romo will be going there in June. 2 months.
What's different about the playbook, Tim? What's different about the playbook? Let's look at Houston's run-to-pass ratio. What's different about the playbook when it comes to Dallas? What's different about the playbook when you're looking at their short passes and long passes? What's different about the playbook?
It's more than the playbook. It's called chemistry. It's like this. Ready for this? Let's just say. You see, I'm gonna compare it to us. See, 2 minute warning. You see, me, Josh, Son, and Fogman, we got chemistry. We got great chemistry together, right? Don't y'all agree? I believe we do. We have great chemistry.
Right now, you and me are like acid and water, Tim.
There you go. Beavis and Butthead. We good. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we like a sucking cap in the wave. You understand what I'm saying? We good. If you put one of us in Fox Sports with a whole new crowd, it takes time to adjust to each other. You going in June, walking through the door, hey, I'm good. Hey, I'm smart. I'm going to read the playbook. Not only realizing that, it's less time you spend with each other during the training camp. It's not like a long time ago before you're there with each other 24/7.
But if you're a good player, you can adjust quicker. And in this particular case, we're talking about Tony Romo. The adjustment will be made quicker because the offense is not that different, and the players are actually better from a talent aspect. When you look at receiver and you look at DeAndre Hopkins, you've got a very good running back, while Lamar Miller isn't Ezekiel Elliott. He's exactly what Elliott is as far as rushing and receiving aspect. Yeah, look at his numbers. Look at his numbers, and he was doing it behind a Miami offensive line.
Tim, my argument was with Tony. He's a smart dude. He knows football. And Sam Bradford, he's regarded by everyone in the league as one of the smartest, X's and O's in football. That's how I view Tony Romo. If Sam Bradford can get signed September 3rd and start playing for a brand new team within 2 weeks, having to learn the playbook, why can't Tony do it from June 1st to June?
Okay.
He has until September. I mean, it's ridiculous. And he has he has a month and a half until his first.
And it's not a different play. It's not that much of a different playbook.
There you go. That's even more icing on the cake.
Did Sam Bradford play week 1?
2 minutes.
Did Sam Bradford play week 1?
2 minutes ago, damn it.
Josh, did Sam Bradford play week 1?
Let's go.
I would have to look it back up, but if he got signed September, when did he play?
No, he did not.
Week 3, week 4, what?
August, he did not play week 1 at all.
No, he didn't. On September 3rd, he was traded to Minnesota. It was not August.
But he's so small. Why didn't he play in week 1?
I would have to look it back. I really don't recollect why he wasn't starting right away. But
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because here's the thing. Everybody needs time to read and this is not something, don't worry, it's like two-hand touch. You're going to go out, make a left. You're going to do a comeback. You need time, especially if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. Tony Romo, see, another thing. Sam Bradford window is a little bit more wider. You know why? Because he's younger. And he's a very smart quarterback. He is. Tony Romo is what? 37. If you're that scared, if you're that worried to trade for him, that means you want every delicate time with him.
Okay.
Every valuable time you want with him.
Just to answer your question, Tim, on Sam Bradford, he was signed September 3rd. His first game was September 18th, 2 weeks later against Green Bay, and he won 17-14.
Week two.
Tim, he won against Carolina.
Tim, you're talking about.
Wait a minute.
He beat Houston.
All this time.
Week 1.
All this time you want to have with Tony Romo, a 37-year-old quarterback. You said,
yes, you do.
Because of this window, you want to have all this time.
Time is good.
I'm sorry. If it's a young quarterback, I would want to have more time than it is a veteran quarterback, because I know a veteran quarterback could get everybody on page much quicker and get on page much quicker with everything that's going on.
Absolutely.
It's just like a veteran person coming, a veteran manager coming into a building. He knows what he's looking for. He knows what he's doing. He goes in and says, okay, you're not going to cut it. You will. You might. You not so much. And assesses it right there. Someone like Tony Romo will be able to go in and do that. He'll be able to adapt quickly.
That's so underrated in the workforce, too. When you have an employee at a high position that you don't have to worry about at all. I mean, how much stress relief is that for what's his name, Bill O'Brien, and the rest of the coaching staff over there now? I mean, you're going from Assweiler and all those migraines you had every single day in practice, and you're getting Tony Romo now. And it's like, oh wow, why am I even on this side of the field? I don't even have to worry about this position. Let's go over here.
but see, that's my point. Wait a minute. You guys are
I haven't seen your point yet, Tim. Please.
Make it quick.
Listen. Stop. That's my point. Now, here's the thing.
Meltdown.
Here's the thing. You came out, y'all talk about Tony Romo. Oh, he's a great mind, X, Y, and Z. He's that valuable, which I agree with you. He's that valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you treat the situation as a valuable situation and get him in here for a cheap pick? 5 minutes before we close it out. I want to know, and Josh, you too, and Sean, if you want to kick it in, I want to know this. What's your prediction? What's fair trade? Is he going to get traded there, or you think he's going to walk in June?
No, walking.
No, you're the only one that. Your only Cowboys fans are the ones that are saying that he's going to get traded because you all want picks. It's not happening. I'm sorry.
If I'm going to make a move and I'm Houston and I'm going to trade for him, I'm offering you a 6th-round pick. Take it or leave it. And you're trading for his salary too, which is abysmal.
No.
No, because
he's taking a pay cut.
It's
taking a pay cut.
Been well known. He will work out a salary situation if he is
said that.
For. So 6th-round pick. That's all. Take 6,
okay.
or I'll wait.
I'll give you a 7th
wow!
compensatory
You
pick.
must don't like him that much. You must don't like him that much.
That don't like him.
It's not a matter of
Don't like him that much.
You get it much cheaper.
No,
You can waste your 6th-round pick or keep it. You're still going
I'm
to
bidding against myself. Who am I bidding against, Tim? Who am I bidding against?
again, you're betting against time.
In Tim's mind, all 32
Valuable
teams
time.
in the NFL.
Hey, listen, if
Listen,
Jacksonville gets him, they're a Super Bowl contender.
Listen. Here,
Go ahead. Say it quick, Tim. Say it with your chest.
He says nothing.
listen. All I gotta do is say this. I know 32 teams don't want him. I know the minute it doesn't matter who wants him. We all know where he wants to go. It's like I always say, it's valuable time missing. 2 months, teammates over a draft pick. Y'all disgusting with that comment.
Tim is arguing over 2 months. We're arguing over, hey, what's the cheapest to get the dude? On that note,
God,
agree to disagree.
disgusting.
Agree to disagree.
See, that's why y'all got Super Bowls. That's why y'all got Super Bowls. That's why
Tim's a
y'all
bad
got championships.
He plays defense with his heart.
Thank you.
Championships.
Thank you,
Y'all
folks.
will never ever win again. Eagles haven't won yet.
Tim, it's over. Tim, it's over. Tim.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Tim, you're
sticking
right.
around.
You got some issues. You're absolutely right.
Thank you, folks, for joining us. We'll
It's
be
never over.
back next week, same time, same place. Pew, 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 pew. Cold
Little
cut.
knuckleheads.
Easy.